The Blue Geranium by Agatha Christie, narrated by Bowen. "When I was down here last year," said Sir Henry Clithering, and stopped. His hostess, Mrs. Bantry, looked at him curiously. The ex-commissioner of Scotland Yard was staying with old friends of his, Colonel and Mrs. Bantry, who lived near St. Mary Mead. Mrs. Bantry, pen in hand, had just asked his advice as to who should be invited to make a sixth guest at dinner that evening. "Yes," said Mrs. Bantry encouragingly, "when you were here last year." "Tell me," said Sir Henry, "do you know a Miss Marple?" Mrs. Bantry was surprised. It was the last thing she had expected. "No, Miss Marple, who doesn't? The typical old maid of fiction. Quite a dear, but hopelessly behind the times. Do you mean you would like me to ask her to dinner?" "You are surprised?" "A little, I must confess. I should hardly have thought you, but perhaps there's an explanation?" "The explanation is simple enough. When I was down here last year, we got into the habit of discussing unsolved mysteries. There were 5 or 6 of us. Raymond West, the novelist, started it. We each supplied a story to which we knew the answer, but nobody else did. It was supposed to be an exercise in the deductive faculties, to see who could get nearest the truth." "Well?" "Like in the old story, we hardly realized that Miss Marple was playing, but we were very polite about it. Didn't want to hurt the old dear's feelings. And now comes the cream of the jest. The old lady outdid us every time." "What?" "I assure you, straight to the truth like a homing pigeon." "But how extraordinary! Why, dear old Miss Marple has hardly ever been out of St. Mary Mead." "Ah, but according to her, that has given her unlimited opportunities of observing human nature, under the microscope, as it were." "I suppose there's something in that," conceded Mrs. Bantry. "One would at least know the pretty side of people. But I don't think we have any really exciting criminals in our midst. I think we must try her with Arthur's ghost story after dinner. I'd be thankful if she'd find a solution to that." "I didn't know that Arthur believed in ghosts." "Oh, he doesn't. That's what worries him so. And it happened to a friend of his, George Pritchard, a most prosaic person. It's really rather tragic for poor George. Either this extraordinary story is true, or else—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?